do this thing real quick, and we will get this underway. Okay, let me call you.
Okay. I'm ready.
Alright, the call has been sent out.
Okay, the call has been received. I have received the call.
Okay, putting this lovely man on full screen. Alright, you ready to get it underway then?
Oh, dude, I'm so ready. Let's go.
Alright, let's get it underway then. Ladies and gentlemen, Beyond the Rift, episode number...
It's 20.
20? Wait, really?
Yes, it's 20. Also, mute yourself on Skype, please.
Holy fuck, we're on episode number 20. Dude, did you think we'd get here, Scar?
No, I thought by this point I would already have gotten sick of you, but it just keeps going, dude. I'm glad you're here. We're all good.
What a fantastic journey it's been with my lovely co-host Scar. For the people that have never seen you before, give them a quick little intro.
All right. My name's Scar. I used to be a League of Legends pro. I played on the same team as Cutie Pie. After that, I coached. I did analyst work. I'm streaming. I do YouTube content. I kind of do jack of all trades. I'm an interviewer. I'm just the guy to know.
You are the guy. You are that guy, Scar. Definitely. And of course, your lovely host. I'm a Cutie Pie. I do it all, baby. I host, I play video games, and that's about all I do, but whatever. Anyways, let's go on then. Let's go on. Let's just get underway, Scar. Is that okay with you? Are you alright with that?
I'm good.
You alright with
I'm good
it?
to go.
Alright,
yeah,
then.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it underway, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get it underway, I gotta say thank you. Shout outs to Discord and Bloody, man. Bloody providing us with these awesome headsets, awesome gear, awesome everything, dude. I love Bloody. I can't get enough of them. And I'm thinking of ordering some more stuff for Christmas. What about you, Scar?
Dude, absolutely, man. I'm thinking just like you're thinking.
Great minds think alike, dude. Excellent decisions all around. And then Discord, of course, the premier chat service, the one and only place to get premium chatting going.
Yes, absolutely. Premium chatting.
Premium chatting, and it's going to be happening here today. Live Discord Q&A. Every stream, dude. You go down below. There's going to be a link. You click that, and you're going to get taken to the Beyond the Rift Discord server, where you're going to want to go to the live Q&A session and ask some questions, dude, because at the end of this show, we're going to be answering them all. And trust me, you guys, I know you got questions. We got answers. So let's get it underway then. Let's start off with topic number one. Topic number one. Many people out there want to make content but don't know where to start or what to do. What would be your advice to aspiring streamers / content creators? I don't know, man. The thing I tell everybody is you need to have something that makes you, makes people want to watch, makes people want to care about you. God, man, it just pains me to say this, but realistically, some of the people that are dude, I'm a bronze 3 fucking Riven main. I want to start streaming and I want to make it into a career, man. It's I'm not, anything's possible, dude. So more power to you. If you want to do that, go for it. But realistically, would anyone want to watch that? Unless there's something special about you, being bronze 3. I mean, that's higher than a lot of people, honestly. So, maybe that's something. I don't know, dude. What do you think of this?
I agree with you. I think if you're gonna make content, you're gonna be a streamer. Number one thing is consistency, and the number two thing, consistency, quality, and have a reason for people to come. Because even if you're a challenger or master player, you're only challenger player number 527. You have to have a reason for people to come up to watch your stream. And the fact of the matter is, right now the league market, especially for streaming and YouTube content, some of it's very saturated. So let's say you want to be a league streamer. If your route is humor, you have to be funnier than like a lot of the people. Like you have to be funny than Sneaky, funnier than Cutie, and that's really really hard. And if you're there based on raw talent, you have to be better than like the LCS players. It's also super hard. It's like a lot of people get big based on like one tricking a champion, or for playing like good music, or just for having like very unique streams, something like that. But you need to have a draw if you're streaming or creating content, because it's just like so important. There's no reason for people to enjoy your content if there's no reason for them to watch.
Yeah, like people tell me like, dude, Cutie, when you hosted Tyler, when you made his career, like he was like he might have not been getting the views. He was like in the hundreds or like 1,000s. He would have blown up no matter what happened, dude, because like I was watching him and he was like genuinely funny. So I hosted a stream because I was like, you know what, this dude's fucking hilarious. I want more people to see it. Like, regardless if I hosted him or not, the reality is, like, people would have watched him anyways because he's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, that kind of stuff, you don't see those kinds of personalities that often. So, like, when I saw Tyler 1, it was like, all right, this guy's gonna fucking blow up. Like, those kinds of personalities are hard to come by. And, he's also, like, pretty decent at Draven, which there's not a lot of people that play it. So that, the combination of the two really, like, helped him to blow up into what he is. Like you really need to have some special reason, and yeah, like consistency, all that garbage. But I think the most important thing is just have a reason for people to want to watch you, because so many people just try to stream and it's like, if you're like a Diamond 5 player, like realistically no one really cares. Like being Diamond 5 isn't enough to make someone want to watch you. But yeah, you got.
I mean, even on the same subject matter, like Tyler 1, he got banned, and even after he got banned, he drew in a lot of viewers. He did stuff like magic shows, like cooking shows, and they were just like really funny. And honestly, like his humor tends to transcend games. Like he doesn't need League to have viewers, and that just shows like what kind of draw he has.
But League needs him.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Tyler 1's like the perfect example of like, if you want to be a content creator or a streamer or something like that, you should aim to be something like Tyler 1. Like, obviously you don't have to fucking rage and like, I mean, that's how, like when he was telling people to kill himself, it was like, I was laughing a little bit, I gotta be honest, dude, but it was like, well, this is borderline, like, I don't know if I approve of it, but I mean, he's doing some funny stuff. Like, you don't have to be like that, but just having that kind of charisma, dude, just helps out a lot when it comes to content creation. But that's just my 2 cents. You got anything else, Scar?
Nah, I'm good to go.
Alright then.
I think you've said it all.
Let's move on to the next one then. Next topic. Allstars is this weekend in Barcelona. If Riot somehow let us nominate any 2 players from NA to join them at Allstars, who would you vote for? I have no idea. I don't even know who's going to Allstars. It's Double, Afro, Bjergsen, Impact, and Rainover, right, or no?
Dude, you know exactly. What are you talking about, dude?
Hey, I'm just making sure. I mean, I do that as a transition for the audience, so I don't, I gotta make it look slick, but I don't know. If I had to pick 2 other players from NA to join them at Allstars, I mean, is Allstars even something that's like, that's not like a try hard, like no one gives a shit about Allstars, right? It's just for fun.
Nah, yeah, it's just for fun. They're doing like 1v1 modes, marksman modes, like ARAMs, like all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah, so like if I had to choose 2 people, I don't know, dude. I want to see my boy Kiwi Kid. Kiwi Kid, I voted for him, dude. I voted for him and like no one else voted for him. It's bullshit, man. That stuff is rigged. I'd vote for Kiwi Kid and then like, I go with Pobelter. You know how many votes Pobelter got or anything or no?
He must have gotten like nothing. I remember he tweeted about it, and like the competition was between him and Bjergsen had like 70% of the votes, and he was like 2% or something.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'd go with those 2.
What about yourself, man?
Can I nominate myself? I wasn't even up for like the running.
Dude, you can nominate anyone you want. Anyone.
Well, shit, I'll nominate myself then. Dude, I was actually, when I played pro, like you had the luxury of going to an All-Star, so you can tell us about it, but I always wanted to go to an All-Stars just because, like, I thought that kind of stuff was so cool. The fame, dude, the glitz and the glamour of being on the red carpet. And here comes Team Dignitas's own ADC, I'm a Cutie Pie.
I'm a Cutie Pie. Yeah. Drum roll as you walk in. They play like your theme song.
Dude, that shit would be awesome. Like, how was it going to All-Stars?
It was actually pretty cool. It just sucked because at the time, like, the meta shifted, so, like, my entire champ pool didn't fit the meta champ, so I felt really bad when I was there. But it was really, really nice. The thing is, it's like, they split All-Stars, right? It used to be, like, kind of a serious thing, kind of a joke thing. People didn't know what it was. Like, it was a popularity vote, but it mattered. So now they split it to where MSI is, like, the All-Stars that I went to. And then the All-Star competition at the very end is, like, we'll just throw whoever, like, the popularity contest. They would throw whoever you guys want to see on stage, and they'll just do whatever. And so, I've never been to one of the second ones, but the former one was really nice. It was actually really, really cool. Like, I met a lot of fans in China, and the event was actually sick.
Well, who would you nominate then, if you could?
I actually think it'd be hilarious. I'd nominate you, man. I just think it'd be really funny if you're on stage. I know, like, everyone else would do, like, it'd be like the 1v1 situation. Everyone would choose, like, the really, really try-hard stuff, and you would just come out with something really stupid. It'd be like, okay, so everyone's playing, like, Quinn, and you just, like, come out with, like,
bust out the donger, dude.
Yeah, or, like, the hybrid dinger. I just think it'd be really funny if I see you there. Aside from me, I like to see you and Jared there. I just feel like Jared is, like, he's such a shy guy.
Jared, so what the hell?
Dude, I would nominate him to be an All-Star, man. He's an All-Star in my heart. I want him there just so I want to see his interaction with all the pros. Because I just think he's a really funny guy.
Huh. I don't know about that one, buddy. That one's, I mean, I guess.
You just don't think he's All-Star material, is that it?
I mean, I think he's All-Star material. Don't get me wrong, man, but, you know, I wouldn't nominate Jared. At least me personally. But.
Oh man, my video dropped. Hold up a sec.
Yeah, I see it.
Alright. I'm coming back.
You gotta mute your Skype though.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I wouldn't nominate Jared. Dude, if I could nominate, like, dude, nominate. If I could just have people go to All-Stars, I would just get the old Team Dignitas into All-Stars, dude, and we just dick them down, man. That'd be our one, like, final hoorah.
Hoorah?
Yeah, dude.
Everyone comes out of retirement, just gets in there. Me, you, Kiwi, Crumbs, and Cruiser, right?
Yeah, Cruiser, Deep Bruiser, man, dude. That would be the All-Stars to remember. They should have something like that, dude. They should have, like, I don't know if Riot's working on a Hall of Fame type of thing, but they should have, like, a retirement home All-Star. I don't know.
Wait. If Riot did have a Hall of Fame, who would you want on it?
If Riot had a Hall of Fame? I mean, realistically, it'd have to be players that, like, shape their region, so.
Yeah, it'd be like what?
Messiah.
No, only North America. Let's say it's region locked. So let's say All-Stars for North America, who would you have on it? I talked about this the other day, so I got a good idea.
Oh, really? Wait, so you're saying, like, for the most impactful for their roles?
No, just like players in general. Like, or Hall of Fame players in the region. I already know my, like, first 3 or 4.
Wait, so I can repeat roles, right, or no?
You can repeat anything. Like, they're just players who you think deserve to be on a regional Hall of Fame for North America.
Okay, well, me's a given.
Okay. Just.
I gotta think. One sec. Did it be me? I feel like Reggie. I feel like Hasha GG.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put you in there, dude.
Okay.
I'd put maybe Double Lift. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. No, I'll take Double Lift back. This would be a terrible team for an All-Stars event, by the way, but, like.
Yeah, no. It's just people. Don't forget the event, dude.
I don't know. I feel like that, like, who else who Afro, I guess, maybe?
My pick is Big Fat GG, 100%. If we're talking, like, OG Hall of Famers, that guy was a monster. On top of the list you already said, I agree with everyone that you said. On top of that, I would also put Dyrus, actually, probably, he's going to go down in history as the best top laner in the North American region domestically for like he was the best. He was like on the with most winningest team for like 4 years. And then on top of that, who else? X-Special. I think X-Special and Saint should both go on there. Saint's still in the scene, but even when he was struggling,
what kind of shit Hall of Fame? You're putting everyone in there, dude.
No,
this isn't a Hall of Fame. This is just a retirement home now.
No, I that just ends it. Like,
why not put the odd one in there, dude?
I feel like Darius' legacy was longer than the odd.
Why not put Chaos in there?
Because his legacy was like 2 years. There's a reason why he's called the season 2 MVP. You don't hear of it like he's not like the season. His retirement came before both of ours.
What about Zuna? He came Eastside conquered.
I mean, maybe in the Hots Hall of Fame he'll go down as like. I mean, I just don't. I think that's a pretty good amount of people.
This Hall of Fame's garbage, Scar.
All right. You got me. You got me.
Man, forget this time. We're just gonna move on, man. That Hall of Fame sucks.
Dude, come on, man.
YouTube's recent algorithm changes favorite likes / comments over everything. Okay, YouTube's recent algorithm changed favors, likes, and comments over everything else, and their trending section is filled with ads along with unsubscribing people randomly from channels. Thoughts on the future of the platform? Ooh, wow, we're going into it. We don't normally discuss this kind of stuff. I saw that my editor was telling me about this, dude. He's starting to put in all of his videos. Please follow, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So, I mean, if that's what YouTube wants, man, more power to them. I'm not exactly sure why the hell they're doing that. And I don't understand, like, why they'd randomly unsubscribe people from channels other than to, like, I guess check if they're human or some shit, or I have no idea, but yeah, YouTube does some weird ass shit. Because I know that before, do they still have it where you had to make like over a 10-minute video, so it had to be like 10 minutes and 1 second? Yeah,
so like all the YouTube videos that come out are just over 10 minutes, and that's just like the way you use the algorithm. Man, I could go on about YouTube. I feel like YouTube, they have the best video player on the market, like straight up. But they
even
just like
better than Yahoo's.
Yeah, only slightly, slightly.
Just make it sure.
But it's like okay. So like I'm just gonna go off on this. Okay, so the very beginning, I watched YouTube because I like to watch animators, like the really really cool animators. They used to put all these videos online, and way back then, YouTube's algorithm used to pay based on user retention, so how long they watched the video and how many views it had. So it was less about the actual overall time, but more on the overall retention rate and the like the amount of views. So if you made like a great piece of content that got a shitload of views, but took a long time to do it, you got rewarded for that. So back then, animators existed on YouTube. Then they switched the algorithm to only really be based on length of like retention, but also highly based on the length of time watch, which has to be at least 10 minutes. So what happened was all their animators quit because they couldn't make money on YouTube. They had to go do other stuff. So all the reason why I watch YouTube stopped. On top of that,
that's all the reason you don't watch like PewDiePie or like the Let's Plays or anything?
Oh, I'm about to get into that. And the reason why Let's Plays came out, because Let's Plays were like really, really long form content that was really easy to edit. So they would just do Let's Plays into like 19 parts. Let's Plays Dark Souls 3, you know? And then it would be like 28 different parts. And that would be how they make money. So like, I thought overall, like, I don't know what it is with YouTube, but they're kind of pushing it to where the quality on the platform is getting lower and lower. Like, I just feel like, I don't know why they're trying to do that, but it seems like they're just like pushing quality content creators away from their platform. And it's really annoying to me because I go on the platform to watch quality content. Like, right now, some of the only content I really like consuming is Donkey. And he's like a very, very rare exception. Like, a lot of the other people that I liked watching before got scared away because it seems like YouTube doesn't really reward them from creating content, like good content.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about YouTube. Like, I never watched YouTube before because, like, I just had TV, so I'd watch like the Food Network or whatever. So YouTube never really interested me. But like now, I just don't see a reason why I'd ever watch like any content create. Like it seems like most of the content, like, dude, I'm sorry for the people that are gonna watch this on YouTube, but like most of it is just like, it's just shit that's like passed through something else. Like I just upload my Twitch VODs to like YouTube or whatever. I have my editor just edit them. It's nothing that I actually put a purpose into and just like, okay, this is going to be a YouTube exclusive content, dude. This is going straight to the tubers out there, dude. It's just like, all right, this is my Twitch video. Edit this shit. All right, it's going on the YouTube, whatever, man.
Dude, you're killing YouTube with that statement, dude. He slaves away for you day after day.
But that's what I said.
With that.
Like, I mean, I don't know how YouTube was before, but it just doesn't feel like, it's all just like clickbait garbage. It's all just shit content that's just generic, and I don't know, dude. I've never been to YouTube and wow, this was crazy content. I gotta subscribe to this guy. This guy's making some insane content. I love it. I'm gonna subscribe. It's all just like generic, like kid shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I just worry because it's like I want to use YouTube. Like I like YouTube as a platform, and I hope that. But it scares me because maybe they're more worried about like making a lot of money off the content creators. Like maybe that's their thing. And if that's true, then like I hope other platforms don't follow suit. Like, cause we're on Twitch right now, but then I remember when they introduced Bits and everyone was like, oh yeah, Bits, like, is this a good idea? Like, I just remember Bits just used to be something where it was like, alright, we introduced Bits because we wanted to protect you from chargebacks. That was the main thing. You ever got charged back before, QD?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got charged back 4 times in 4 years, which is very low comparatively to everyone else. And I was just like, even if they charge me back 10 times more than this, I don't know if I like Bits anyways. Bits? Yeah, I have it enabled in my channel, and I don't know if I really like it. Like,
I don't even use that. I don't even care, dude. If everyone that donated just charged back, it'd be like, okay. Yeah,
it's just a way for Twitch to like kind of get people in the piece on the pie. I thought that they could have done it. They're
trying to take a little slice of the fucking pie, dude. I respect that.
Yeah, I thought they could have done it a lot better. Like now, it's crazy because you like it's like the only way to be able to stand out in Twitch chat. Look at your Twitch chat right now, dude. There's people that have like, oh, they're a mod, they're 6 month sub, they're a turbo sub, they're a bit. Or assuming you had bits on, they'd be like a bit donator. They'd also be like a Twitch admin. Like you'd have like so many things next to your name that I'm just like, come on, man. Like, come on. I feel like, yeah, I hope that other platforms don't follow suit and like try to like if you're gonna go for money, that's completely fine, reasonable. Your business has to do that. Just try to make it like very well integrated for the user base. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't think the YouTube thing's that bad, though. I mean, people leaving. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't read the comments on the YouTube, but I mean, I can't imagine they're any better than Twitch chat.
No, it's the if you don't leave likes and comments, your amount of views directly translates to that. So like literally, like a lot of users all over the place lost overall views. For me personally, probably lost 100,000 views, like 50 to 100,000 views a video. Because of the new algorithm. And like,
really?
I want to say, yeah, at first I was like, oh shit, like, my content's just garbage. But it's actually just like, the content quality is the same as before. And I compare it, and I'm just like,
how long ago has this been like, how does this work? Do they just not tell anybody? It's just like, surprise, we put a new algorithm in, try to figure it out.
No, it's cause people can figure it out. And like, cause people are very well connected to YouTube, and they ask, like, when they see massive view drops, they're just like, so what's up with this? And it turns out that like, yeah, people just asked around, and it is directly related to replies and comments on your video. And I know like all these videos, dude, it's so big that like PewDiePie was like, once I hit 5 million subscribers or 50 million subscribers, whatever, so many subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm just gonna quit YouTube unless they deal with this shit. Because it was like, it's like actually like such a huge loss. Like I think it ended up being something like a 30 to 50% viewer drop for me on my YouTube for every video.
Wow,
it was like
ridiculous,
insane.
Actually, yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's probably something more around like maybe like 5 to 20%, but that's still so much that people like who are like, I'm not even directly impacted because it's not my main source of income. But if it was, I'd be so heated.
Yeah, if I was using YouTube and it was my main, like if I was using YouTube like I was using Twitch and this shit came out, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Like, I'd be livid, dude. I mean, it doesn't affect me because, I mean, I just give it all to my editor, so I don't give a shit about it, but yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know. I mean, I think YouTube will survive, and I mean, if all the content creators move, I don't think all the content creators will move out. I mean, worst comes to worst, people will just like make a fuss about it. They'll revert it. I mean, even if they don't revert it, I doubt it's gonna really change anything. Like, what competition does YouTube really have is on a video format?
Dude, Twitch videos are coming out soon, man. Come on.
Are you trolling me, dude, or what?
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. They're trying to cut into the piece of the pie, man. I respect that.
Are you gonna be telling your editor, yeah, you gotta make Twitch YouTube or Twitch fucking videos now, or what?
No, absolutely not. But who knows? Maybe they got a good long-term plan for it.
Yeah, I mean, unless that long-term plan involves paying me a flat monetary amount, that's just not happening. So that's all I'm gonna say. We'll just leave that topic at that. Let's move on to the next one. Some teams are boot camping in Korea for the off season. Other teams are taking a break. How should teams use the off season correctly to prepare for the next season? I feel like it really depends on what team it is. Like, a lot of teams, they want to take breaks because they've been grinding their fucking eyes out, and you should take you don't want to burnout's like the worst thing to happen to you, obviously, because once you quit, it's pretty hard to get back into it. But I mean, like, if you're like a first place team, I could understand if you take the off season, take a little break, dude. If you're like a last place team, you better be fucking putting in those hours, because you know you got some stuff to overcome. And if you're a new team, also, you definitely have to be putting in hours to make sure that the synergy's all there and all that good stuff. What do you think?
I remember specifically when we ended up playing, like, the early part of the season was like the time of the season where you could just steal wins. Like, it doesn't matter the relative strength of the team because no one really figured out the meta. People are scrimming, but it's like not as serious as LCS, right? So common times, like on Dignitas, we would just play and we would have figured everything out before other people and just go on like 6-0, 7-0 runs at the start of the season. I think that it's fine to take a break for a little bit, but I really think people undervalue, or I guess I don't even know if they undervalue, but it's really, really important to prepare for the start of the season because in the long run, like, every win kind of matters down the stretch. And I know everyone like takes losses early. If better teams lose early, people are just like, wow, like, they just need more time to gel. Like, they're just coming together, all this stuff. But in reality, like, a lot of the most important games should be at the start of the season because that's the time of the season where people are like probably the least prepared.
Yeah, those are the easiest wins you can get, and the easy wins like allow you to actually get to Worlds.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I'm telling you, like, I especially agree with you, the lower level teams should be taking this time to like grind their lives out because going into LCS, the first 2 weeks they should upset a lot, you know, or like they should aim to upset because that's like, even if they end up being not so great in the middle to late, they can take a lot of wins that they're gonna need going to playoffs to secure like maybe kind of one of the middle spots if they end up being very, very close to the edge.
Yeah, definitely. Like, early season, when I see like new teams taking out like old guard type of teams, it's not that odd for me just because I figure like those teams just don't give a shit. They're just on their vacation. They're going to get back into it later on. I mean, maybe this split it'll be different and everyone's just, I mean, do you know how everyone's going right now? Is everyone just like practicing like crazy, or is it just the same
I
old?
think 2 teams are in Korea. TSM is taking a break. A lot of their players are going to like their country. I think like half the teams are in Korea and half the teams are not boot camping and taking a break and then doing like scrims like the week or 2 when they get back. I think those are the teams that, like, if they don't work out their structure very well in those 1 or 2 weeks they get back, they're gonna lose games 100% first 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it can be really bad too. Because The worst place to try to figure out how to play together or how to gel is in the LCS where games actually matter, because it's like, oh damn dude, we just lost this game. Well, let's figure out what we're doing wrong and maybe we can, oh man, we lost another game. Oh wait, we're last place and now nothing. Oh wait, we got relegated. Oh shit dude, we didn't have enough time. Like you definitely have to, if you're a new team, yeah, you have to put it. I mean, TSM, do we know who their AD is?
I suspect I know who their AD is, but I don't know who their AD is. They have not officially announced the roster. I think most of the innate orgs are waiting a little bit, because I think they're testing out players in their boot camp or they're finishing up contracts. So we'll have almost everyone announced within the next month.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand like if they just take a little break, because I mean, dude, they earned it, and yeah, like if you were grinding last split, you need to make sure that your players don't burn out, because again, that's one of the worst things that can happen to you as a player is you just like don't want to play anymore. Like, I mean, that happened to Doublelift where now he's just taking a little streaming break, and God knows if he's gonna come back. I mean, I imagine he will, but yeah, like once you lose that competitive drive, once that fire is gone, dude, it's hard to get it relit again. So yeah, I'm okay with teams taking breaks during the off season. You okay with it?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I think that they should be really careful. Just because, like, yeah, you losing games at the beginning of the season matter just as much as the end, and people only hype up the games at the end, but really, like, the games at the beginning matter a lot.
Yeah, because you don't need to win the games at the end if you win the games at the beginning.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If you're doing well early, like those games at the end are. It doesn't matter if people hype them up. Like, you could just fucking lose them if you won, like, every game before that. But if you're just losing all your games and it's like, yeah, we finally hit our stride towards the end. And then it's like, well, you're 0-14. It doesn't matter if you win the next 4 games. You're just going to get relegated anyways. It's like, oh shit, dude, that was unfortunate. So, I agree with you there. Let's move on then. Any great plans for the holidays? Vacation to an exotic getaway. The holidays, dude. God, I haven't done like anything vacation wise, and like my last vacation, I guess, was TwitchCon. That was pretty fun, but I haven't done anything other than stream for the past like year and a half now. What about you, Sky? Are you gonna do anything?
I think I'm gonna I was gonna originally have maybe plans to go to somewhere. Whether it like maybe somewhere in Asia, but I last minute got I'm going to Allstars, so I'm going to Barcelona, and like that's why we're doing the episode early, because I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. So because of that, I'm kind of just taking Barcelona as my time off. 5 days in Spain, 4 days in Spain. It'll be really, really nice, and then I'm back to the grind. I don't know. I think a lot of people say that vacation is really necessary, but I enjoy my work a lot. And so, like, for me, as long as I'm enjoying it, I'm just gonna keep doing it. So I don't necessarily need vacation. Like, I don't even need to leave my house. I really enjoy streaming. I like making video content. So, I don't need breaks. I don't burn out that easily on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like people always like, Cutie, what's your how do you stay motivated? It's just like, I mean, I don't really need motivation to like play video games. I just do it. It's not like I have to wake up. Oh my god, I gotta play video games again. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I can't believe it, man. It's just like I don't need a vacation or holidays. Like, I mean, I did it like the Thanksgiving dinner, and that was fun, and I really enjoy it. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas dinner or something, but like holidays, I don't know. I've been thinking of you remember when Kiwi said he went to Japan? Japan sounds nice, dude. I think Kiwi and Po Belter have both gone to Japan. Have you ever been to Japan?
No, but Kiwi convinced me, dude. He was also like, dude, the food there, unbelievable. Like, life-changing experience. I was like, really? He's like, yes. So, if I ever wanted to do like a food trip, just a food trip, Japan would be my first destination.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that'd be the only thing I go on vacation on is just for food. I mean, I don't know about you, dude, but I like to get my grub on. I don't have to check and see. I love grubbing down, so it probably, if I went for a vacation, it'd just be to go eat stuff. And Japan, like, everyone's told me how amazing it is, and I mean, I'd probably just go to Japan if I did go on a vacation. Or I go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Korea. Actually, I've been having this idea of like I kind of want to go to Korea. I don't know if Riot would give me like an account or whatever if I asked, because you need like a social security account to play on the
Oh,
main
yeah, yeah.
server. But I've been wanting to go to Korea on like I guess a mini vacation thing and just see how far I can get on the stupid ass ladder. But I don't know if I'm ever going to do it just because I hate flying, and honestly I'm not that motivated to do it, but I think it'd be fun. Cause the worst thing is these little punks in the chat, dude. I don't know if you got to do, I got these punks in the chat that tell me Cutie Challenger and NA equals like bronze 5 in Korea. It's like, I just take
Tell
a
them how it
heavy
is,
breath.
dude.
Yeah.
That
I hate that.
I mean, I believe you, dude. If you went to Korea, you'd make challengers, no question.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, like if I went to any vacation, it'd be to Japan or Korea. If you went on a holiday, what would you pick?
I think Japan, and then since I have relatives there, I'd like to maybe go to like China, but it's always questionable because every time I go to China, I'm just like, wow, this place is really dirty. I want to go back to the States. Like, that's seriously what I think. Like, a lot of times, because it's just like, I remember before the government always says they go to clean the air, but I went over there and it was just hard to breathe. And since I have like lung issues or like throat problems, I don't want to be going to places where I could just get sick by breathing normally.
You don't want to go to Korea, dude? I thought when we went to Korea, alright, let me tell you, I'm going to take you guys in the time machine. Me and Skara competed at OGN, the premier Korean tournament that still goes on to this day. OGN, where me and Skara made our names worldwide, world renowned. You didn't like it when we were in Korea, though?
Oh, I actually thought it was really nice, but it was like our living condition wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I didn't care at the time. I just wanted to grind out games. But thinking back, I'm just like, well, we all lived in like a small ass apartment. 5 people played in an apartment. We kept finding your hair everywhere, so we were just like, Kitty, how did your hair get across the room? And you were just like, dude, I don't know, man. It just moves or something. And then I remember going to the CLG room and they would just have like a pyramid of McDonald's, like literally from the ground upwards.
McDonald's
like
and cup ramen.
Triangle. We were like slaving away to play at OGN, and then we went 1 and 2.
Yeah, we got relegated or kicked out like immediately, dude. After our first day, that was the feels good, man. Dude, OGN was, yeah, God, I remember that, man. OGN, the CLG boys, they just had, all they would eat every day. I remember, like, I'd see a boy, all he was eating, dude, was McDonald's and cup ramen, man. That was the life back in the day. When you were a pro gamer, that's how you gamed on, man. I miss that stuff. That would be my vacation of choice, actually. I'd go with that.
Actually, really, the thing is, I'm not too big into Korea because, like, I have really good Korean food in LA, and I go quite a bit, so, like, their style of food I kind of understand, whereas, and, like, I'm actually really spoiled because the Korean food here is so good, but the Japanese food here and the Chinese food here isn't very good unless you go to specific places, and I think that I would really much rather enjoy going to, like, Japan or China, or, like, Thailand, like, what you call it, Hong Kong, or, you know, Taiwan, one of those places.
Alright, fair enough, then. Let's move on. The actual season starts today. No, it doesn't. What do you expect?
Oh my god!
Expectations.
I wrote this title when it was like
I thought the season was starting today too.
No, the countdown says it starts today, but today is where they do the maintenance for the season starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's like bullshit. The season ends and then the season starts tomorrow. I was just like, wait, that means your timer is wrong. But whatever.
I mean, I'm excited for the seasons to start just because, like, that's when most people are just grinding and my queue times won't take an hour each fucking queue, which is nice. I mean, I enjoy playing League of Legends rather than just queuing. My name is not, in fact, I'm a Q25. I'm a Cutie5, so I'm pretty happy about it. I think the game quality, I mean, it's not going to be the greatest at the start, but I don't really care. I just enjoy grinding up the ladder, and I mean, it'll be fun.
Do you have any goals? You know, there's New Year's goals for like the new year. Do you got any goals for the solo queue ladder?
Don't suck.
You want to get 4 accounts in the challenge, or you want to get rank 1? I want
to get more accounts than 4. Dude, God, Don't ban me, Ryan. I wish I could buy accounts, man. If I could just buy accounts, I'd just fucking like buy 20 accounts and just get them all the Challenger or some shit. I just go like crazy on the Challenger accounts, but sadly I'm unable to do that. And I just don't have the attention span to play like level 1 through 30 games, so yeah, I guess my goal is to just get as many accounts to Challenger as possible. What about you, Scar?
Yeah, I guess I had the same goal. I just want to, like, I had this one goal a long time ago where, I don't know, you know Mata, back when the ladder was 50, he got 3 different roles to take the Challenger. And that was always, like, what a great inspiration for me. It's like, maybe, although I don't have the attention span to level up multiple accounts, maybe I might have, like, accounts just for certain roles. Because, you know, it's always nice to be able to play a lot of different roles and get up there. And I think that some of the days, you know, I may be bored playing a role, and I think I just switch accounts and be like, look, today I'm just going to play jungle, or today I'm just going to play mid, today I'm just going to play AD. And I might look to try to maybe level, not buy one more account, and get a third account I'm going to try to get multiple accounts to Challenger to split. With different roles, if possible.
Yeah, that'd be a fun little challenge, because, I mean, right now, I just queue for Phil. Like, I used to queue for AD Phil, I just said fuck it, and I just queue for Phil every game, so I just play whatever I'm given. That'd be kind of fun, though, doing, like, I mean, I don't have 5 accounts yet, but if I get 5 accounts, I could see myself doing Challenger every role. That'd be pretty fun. That's a good idea, Sky. I like that. I'm gonna steal that one.
You're gonna steal my idea? I'll just steal your account. This is I can't wait for you to play your like support, your top only account.
Yeah,
I
think
you'd be a great top laner, actually.
Well, I only play Sins and I just end, but it's not because I'm
not that. I just think that if I ever had a role that I feel like QD, you'd be great at this role. I always thought that if you were reborn and I could choose a new role for you, I would choose top lane. Because
dude, I love playing top. I mean, the problem is that like I get bored of things that are meta, so I just play Xin or Xin Zhao and just beat my ass off. But
I think you're like the type of guy who just likes to run into them and be like stupidly annoying.
Yeah, you know how I do it, dude.
You set up the fight really, really well whenever you're playing frontline. That's something I always notice. And then so I was just like,
hey, I do everything really well. Come on, man.
And then, I mean, sometimes you do your top lane role on AD carry, and I'm just like, that's not how you're supposed to play your role.
Hey, that's how you do it on Corki, man. Come on.
But I always thought that if you could remain something top lane tanks, your go-to disrupting, like stupid ass disruption top laners, which are like Nautilus, like Maokai stuff. Although they're kind of boring, like you do really well on that.
Dude, look at this guy buttering me up, man. This guy this guy. I thought you were pretty good too, man.
You know, like why I'm doing this, dude. Next time I see you top lane, please don't play Singe. Please play Maokai.
No, I'm gonna play Singe. I'm gonna play Singe and Xin Zhao, dude. I'm just feeding my ass off. You know the business. Let's move on, man. Every season's ADCs complain about how their role is bad with no counterplay to other roles. What is the current level of the AD? I think AD's fine. I mean, obviously it's not like as good as it used to be, but that's probably for the better because AD used to be dumb as hell. Like AD, like I agree, you shouldn't be able to 1v9 the game. Like I would love if I could. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like, I shouldn't just be able to ignore everyone, two-shot everyone. I mean, it can get kind of lame, like you were in that game, right? The 4v5,
Yeah, I felt really bad for you, and then I felt really bad for us. I was like, what is
like those kinds of games are just like I have those kinds of games, except my Rumble doesn't DC, and then he just gets his ass pounded top lane, and then it's just everyone coming bottom, it's just like, whatever, dude. I mean, just tired. What am I gonna do? I'm just dead on the tower, whatever. Like, I mean, that shit's pretty lame, but, like, if you play AD well enough, I think there's definitely counterplay to a lot of things, and it's just all about, like, the most frustrating thing about AD that I understand from lower level players is that a lot of the deaths are in your hands. It's just up to you to play better. And that's just frustrating. Like, a lot of the times I'll be like, man, I really died to the fucking, this guy. I really died to this dude over here, but it's just because I got hit by a skill shot. And it's like, man, I got hit by one skill shot on fucking day. Like Olaf really killed me. Well, I got hit by his axe and he just ran me down. I mean, I kind of deserve to die. Like, I don't think it's really fair, but like, he did hit the skill shot. Whatever, dude. I'll give it to him. So, like, a lot of those things are frustrating, but it's understandable. I think the current level of AD is fine. Like, as long as you're not playing some janky garbage. Like, if you're playing meta things, I think it's fine. If you're trying to play, like, Callista and Lucian and that garbage, then, you know, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I think AD is a very unique role in the fact that like all the other roles, like there's like a bigger margin of error. Like I when I go like gank a lane, I'm not just I just feel like ADs have less options to work with because they're always so low level, and they're the only role that scales not with levels. Most of the time, like the way I always thought of the AD role is like this is a role that is so bad early, it needs support to help him get to mid and late game. So the role itself is there to scale with gold and not levels, whereas mid and top lane and jungle scale with levels and gold, but like maybe a little bit less for the gold. There's a reason why 80 and 6 items are like the best carries in the game, and like really, there's only like a few mid laners like Ryze and like Syndra, Victor, stuff like that scale super well at 6 items. There's a lot of them that scale like kind of poorly, and I always think that it's really frustrating because if you get like camped, you can't even hit like your gold timing. So like they're gonna be like 3 levels ahead of you, like with huge gold. Their spike is gonna be a lot sooner, and they just beat your ass, and you just feel useless for 20 minutes.
Yeah, like
so.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's the biggest problem is just if you get put behind, you're just like completely irrelevant because not only are you under level, like you're gonna be down like 3 levels, the jungler, the mid laner, but you also have no items because they're just pressuring you and you can't farm effectively. So it's just like, okay, guys, I need like 20 minutes. Oh wait, we're all dying. I can't help you. Oh, we lost the game. Well, I didn't even get a chance to complete an item yet. Well, sorry, guys. It's just like that kind of stuff can be super frustrating. So I definitely understand where a lot of the frustration comes for a lot of players. I definitely think AD needs a buff. Like, have you seen the patch notes?
I haven't looked at it yet. I'm about to look at it after this game. Why? What's up?
Because, so for the patch notes, I was reading like their logic behind, they nerfed, I think they nerfed Twitch. They nerfed Twitch's early game damage.
Vayne, and they nerfed, Twitch's stacks.
Yeah, so the logic they gave behind it was like a lot of the early game bullies are just terrible now. And Twitch is too good. Like early game, so now we're just gonna make him terrible also, and then everyone's just gonna be terrible now early game, but at least Twitch scaled. Like that kind of logic is just like I read that shit as an AD main, and it's just like brilliant, $1 billion company, good shit, Riot.
I do think that the way that Riot can help work with the bot lane is. Yeah, they could just make AD skill better mid-game. Like, I know a lot of ADs that complain that, like, once a Youmuu's, like, kind of got nerfed, they didn't have a champion that spiked mid-game. And everyone liked Lucian, partly because the champion itself was disgustingly broken, and partly because he had a really good spike, you know? He was always relevant for, like, the first, like, as soon as he got Dirk, you knew bot lane was in trouble. If you were ahead with the Dirk, you were gonna kill one of them, if not both of them. And you would just take the Youmuu's mid lane and like the early game dragon fights, you'd do the most damage. You'd out damage the mid laner. And I think that I don't want that to come back because he was like stupidly strong. But I don't even think
Lucian was that strong. Like I feel like there was a lot of like you could beat him and like I didn't think Lucian was dumb as hell. Like dude, them nerfing Fervor and taking out lane bullies. Again, like
I think that's stupid. I think there should be like early game champions back because there's early game champions in mid lane too, like at top lane. Like if you want to win early but lose late, give them the option.
Yeah, like the way I look at bottom lane is it's like a triangle. It's basically rock paper scissors. You have like good early game, good late game, and like whatever the hell champion. By like taking out the good early game champions, there's like nothing that can deal with late game champions. Now you just have all these late game carries running around like monkeys. It's just like
it's like all the late game champions are meta, and then there's Caitlyn, which is early game and late game.
Yeah, so it's just like, well, I mean, this is fun, I guess. Like, I don't, like, I see someone pick Twitch, I see someone pick Vayne, it's like, I mean, I got like one champion that can bully lane, and I pretty much have to bully him or I'm gonna get outscaled and just be worthless. So like, alright, I guess I'll play Caitlyn or maybe Jhin. It's just lame as hell now. Like, I hope that they give a buff to a better buff to Fervor, and they maybe help out Lucian a little bit, because I think that dynamic is needed in bottom lane. Again, like, I think the AD role is okay right now, but it's just a little. It needs a little spice, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it needs that it needs that Draven back in the meta. That's like, whoa, dude.
I was thinking about like the Draven Lucians. Yeah, Draven's like should be the lane dominant champ. When you lane against Draven, you should feel like, God, I hate this champion. You know, unless I play well, like he's gonna punish me. But it's not really like that. It's
I'm like, hell yeah, dude. This guy picked Draven. This is a free win.
It's like if he doesn't make it like 4-0 out of lane at like the 10-minute mark, your mid lane top lane slams his lane, and he's useless for the rest of the game.
Yeah, because the problem is like, so the lane bully, like most lane bullies have garbage range to compensate for the fact that they do so much damage, but now they don't do any damage. So like Lucian, Draven, it's like, okay, you have no range and you don't do any damage. So like, you go up to a Syndra, you throw your full combo at him. Draven throws like 3 at the Syndra's health bar barely moves. All right, ulti. Okay, you're dead. I'll move on to my next target now. It's just like. It's like, come on, like, at least give me, like, if nothing else, at least give Lucian back his range if you're not gonna give him a buff or, like, change Fervor at all. And at least he can play like an actual carry and not an assassin, cause, I don't know, just give me something, dude, but.
No, I'm totally with you. I feel bad because I can get the option of playing lane bullies. Like, if I wanted to really smash, like, top lane, like, Jace exists, right? Or like Queen exists, or Pantheon exists. And mid lane, it's like, if I really wanted to smash you, like, LeBlanc. Again, Pantheon exists, or like LeBlanc. Yeah, LeBlanc just destroys you. But her late game sucks. She's like a really good example of like, really pointed early mid game, and then her late game, oh god, you can't do anything. You just kill frontline and pray to God. But it's like, at least I had that trade-off. Whereas it's like, AD carriers can't do anything. They play, if I ever see a Lucian in my game, on my team, I kind of just hope we don't lose. Like, I go with the mindset that like, if he doesn't get out of the lane with a lead, he's just completely useless the rest of the game. And it's always true now. It's like, oh, I feel really bad for AD players. That's the only thing I feel bad about. I think the role itself is really good. But the switch, again, remember we talked about how if Vayne's ever meta, there's a problem with balance. There's a problem. Yeah. And Vayne's meta, there's a huge problem with ADs. Make lane bullies come back, and I think AD's fine.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I mean, yeah, I think AD's fine. Lane bullies, if they came back, I think most people wouldn't complain. So let's go to the next topic. Verified merch, sweaters, caps, new t-shirts launching Friday. Enter contest now to win free swag. Scar, what contest are they talking about?
Oh, they're talking about the Gleam contest we're hosting on the Verified merch Twitter. You can go win free shirts of your favorite person, probably me, but maybe Cutie, maybe Darius, maybe Pokey. Just go sign up for it. It's just free stuff.
And there you go, friends. And then last but not least, the live question and answer, the piece de resistance to Beyond the Rift. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hopping onto the Discord, the live Ask Questions Here channel. Let me see your best questions, chat. Let me see what you guys want to know about both of us, beautiful people. Okay, this is a good one. Let's. RFD2 wants to know, can you explain the real reason why Riot banned Dom? What do you mean the real reason?
Holy shit!
I mean, I don't know everything behind it, but Dom, the way Dom describes it, man, is that he was toxic and he deserved to be banned, and that okay. Riot follows this rule to a T with everyone, and they don't ever do it not fairly. But you can.
Okay, I think there's a story, but that's a story for another day. At one point, we're going to get Dom back on the show, and we will talk about old stuff, and we will reveal what happened, because that Dom has a reason to be mad a little bit. Was his
mad
ban
at himself though?
Yeah. There were other factors that kind of accumulated in his ban. Yes, he was toxic. Not going to argue that. But there are some other things that ended up happening that caused it. And, that's for a future Beyond the Rift episode. When I re-invite Dom back on the show, when we get Dom back on the show, we will talk about it for sure.
Yeah, that's a story for another time, my friend. But, dude, be on the lookout for when we have Dom again. Because, I agree Dom was a little bit toxic. But, it was... You know how it goes, dude. You know the business.
Yeah, you know how it goes. When you're just toxic, Rye just bans you.
Yeah, that happens to everyone that's toxic, without a doubt. Falcon, my man, Falcon 87456NA. Are there any champs you think are sleeper OP right now? So for AD, I don't think there's anything sleeper OP. Support. No, most people already play. Like, I think Brand's really good in solo queue, but I wouldn't really call him sleeper OP. Mid lane, I think Katarina's really good.
I think she's good in solo queue. I think competitive, she's okay. I don't think she's that good.
Alright, fair enough.
It's because when I play Kat, if I'm playing against someone who I think I'm better than, it's like a free win. But
you don't think that with the buff? She got buffed this next patch.
Oh, it's like a really marginal buff, like super marginal. It's like it helps her mid game, but if you are ahead in the mid game, I don't need buffs. If you're behind the mid game, I need more help than that. So, I play Cat against all these people who don't know how to play Cat. I go like 9-0, and then I play against Pobalter. He almost flame horizons me and like solo kills me. I'm just like, oh, this is what it's like playing against like a really good mid laner. Like I just think that if you are better than the other player and you're playing Cat, you're gonna go off. You're gonna go and then she snowballs super hard. But if you're worse than the other player, or the other player knows the matchup or plays champs are going against it, then you're gonna be you're gonna feel really bad.
All right, fair enough. For top and jungle, honestly, I don't think there's very many sleeper OP. Like, people know, someone that was sleeper OP, Nash was kind of sleeper OP, but he's been, played to death now, and, everyone's found counters and stuff, so it's just, he's, gone back to being a worthless pick now. Sleeper OP picks, they come up, and then they just, disappear afterward. Do you have any sleeper OPs?
Yeah, sleeper OP picks, like Cutie said, would be, when the season first started, I was playing a lot of Ivern, and I was telling people, dude, Ivern's, pretty good. You guys might want to try him out. Ivern's, pretty good. And then, next week, I'm Ivern's broken. You gotta play this champ. This champ is, disgusting. And now I think he's, from some scrims I'm hearing about, Ivern's, first pick, first ban. He's that good. He's disgustingly good. But I don't think he's sleeper OP. I think everyone knows he's good. He's got the highest win rate in the jungle, or second highest win rate in the jungle. There's not really that much that's sleeper OP. There's stuff that could be good, but I'm not sure. Stuff like Corki mid, for instance, could be good.
That's
but
sleeper OP, dude.
I'm not positive, because the problem is, to be sleeper OP, you have to be able to match up against the best of the best in their particular roles. So if you have to be sleeper OP, you have to be a situational counterpick against a specific super OP champion, right? So you have to have a counterpick to Ryze that's super OP. Well, there doesn't exist one because Ryze is disgusting. So Ryze is just stupidly good. And Syndra and Ryze don't have that many counterpicks. And the stuff that can do well against them are the other good champions. Stuff like Victor, stuff like Cassio, stuff like Ori. And so if you have a sleeper OP against Jace, it's that's impossible, because Jace is just so good at what he does. So I don't think there's that many sleeper OPs. There's stuff that can be good, I think AP Cog before he got nerfed had potential. I thought that Vel'Koz has potential, always has potential. Nash's top, like he said, was actually really good. But may see a lot of nerfs in the near future, but I think he's actually stupidly good. And then right now in the jungle, I think Vi is actually better than people expect. But that's about it.
Alright, fair enough. Karshazi wants to know, do you plan on going to college? For me, I don't know, maybe. Who knows what the future has. Just to learn stuff. I feel like my ass is too dumb right now. I gotta go back to school eventually. Just to try to get my brain working again. What about you, Scar?
Probably not. Like, the thing is, I was closer to QD than QD to finishing. I was like 16 credit hours away, but I didn't really have any kind of passion for economics. That was my degree. And I think that I love what I'm doing right now. So even given the idea of, okay, I've just spent like a semester doing not what I'm doing right now has zero appeal to me. I don't think I'll go back, at least not anytime in the near future. Maybe like in the super far future when I really want to learn something, I'll be like, yeah, sure, dude, I'll go check out like some programs. But at the moment, I'm very content with what I'm doing.
Alright, fair enough. Dynamite wants to know, this one's addressed to me, but it'll be for both of us. Since you obviously hate lethality, what would you recommend Riot do instead of revert to armor pen or rework lethality? Should just revert to armor pen. Lethality's garbage. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with lethality. Like, this is the future, dude. This is a great idea right here. Like, I think lethality is just a terrible idea. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's just awful.
You want to know real talk about armor pen? The reason why they had to nerf armor pen was because people were so greedy with their item builds that they couldn't deviate 300 gold to a cloth armor to beat armor pen champions because they really needed that death cap faster. They really wanted that item. Like, that's the reason why. 100%. Like, cause when you think about it, like logically thinking about it, cloth armor gives you 18 armor. Cloth armor literally negates the armor pen of the Yomus for 300 gold. And people were just so greedy that they just could not do it. They can't force themselves to buy cloth armor, deviate from their builds. And so Riot was like, you know what? You're right. The people who play our game are just stupid. Just too dumb. So we just gotta do it for them. And I don't know. Like, I don't like lethality. I play Assassins, I don't like lethality. So it's just like...
Yeah, of course, dude. If you play Assassins, of course you hate that shit. It's just a stupid gimmick. Like, it's just worthless. Like, yeah, I mean, I get more armor pen later on into the game, but, like, my job is to win the early game and the mid game. I don't care about the late game because I'm going to be worthless as hell anyways if I have armor. I've never gone into a 50-minute game. I need a Yomu's Ghostblade 50 minutes into this game. I need the armor pen. That's what's going to clutch it out for me here. It's like, oh wow, I got lethality. I got an extra 5 armor pen at level 18. Well, that's going to be the difference between us winning or losing. Like, if I got to level 18 for like Jin, back when the lethality built, I'd just sell my Yomu's. Like, I didn't even give a shit about it. Like, if they told me, yeah, now you get an extra 10 armor pen, it's like, their armor scales with levels, so like I'm pretty sure it's not doing anything for me. This shit's worthless.
Oh god, the more we talk about the new patch, the more I realize just how much they didn't do enough. The jungle's the same or worse. The lethality changes are worse. The assassins still get outclassed by mages, and the ADs are now the AD role now loses the champions like pressure in lane. Like, what happened this preseason, man? I hope Riot in the next couple of patches patches it up, because I think that it's okay to make stuff that doesn't work out, but you just gotta fix it fast. And I hope that they fix it fast before in the next couple of weeks.
Do you think they'll actually go back on lethality?
No, but I think that there's ways to make the items itself better, and maybe that's good enough. Because I think some of the items suck. Like, let's be real. Like the new Duskblade, I was like,
this shit's worthless.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like
it's literally against his Rageblade, where it's good on 2 champ. Because unless you're just stacking the hell out of lethality, it's just a worthless. People keep telling Cutie go Duskblade on Vayne. It's like, no, stop asking me. That shit's awful. No.
It's because they're so scared of giving assassins damage that all the new passes are oh, we'll give you movement speed when you're out of combat. I'm like, can I just get damage? Just give me a stat stick that says plus 100 damage. I will kill this guy with it. That's what I want. But a lot of champions, it's oh no, what you really want is an on-demand sweeper every 120 seconds that sweeps and disable wards for you. I'm just no, stop. Just give me something that gives me plus 100 AD and just give it to me.
Yeah, some of the new items, I agree with you. They're pretty bad. I mean, I really like the Edge of the Night item, but that's about the only thing that's pretty good.
I think that one was done pretty well. And I love the fact that they nerfed Maw, because it was super good, too good. And now that there's you can get Edge of the Night or you can get Maw, and they're different purposes. But that's about the only good thing I can say about their lethality stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you didn't even need lethality to do that. They could have just been armor pits, so. You know how it goes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go on then to the, let's go on to the next topic. Next topic, handpicked by yours truly.
Alright, tell me what it is, dude.
Let me see. So my man wants to know. Let's go with the softball. Little softy right here. Linder, what year do you think League is gonna die? Prophesize your Scara.
What? That's so hard. 2022.
2022? Alright.
Yes.
That was just, we're going rapid fire. Lemaukai wants to know thoughts on Twitch Jungle with Ignite and Smite. I got a thought. Stop playing that shit in my game, you fuck. And don't play your garbage ass fucking AD Gangplank with me.
Yeah, I think that's that shit where it's like, okay, well, I mean, if you're playing against a jungler that sucks and can't abuse that, sure. Or you're playing against laners who just give you free kills, sure.
Oh my god! Every time I play against it, it's like he's gonna gank you at level 2. Like he cannot jungle, he will gank you. Yeah. Do not play up, double kill. It's like, okay, he's gonna camp you again because you used your stuff. Double kill, enemy rampage, enemy fucking unstoppable, godlike.
It's like that's kind of how I think about the level 3 Gromp thing. It's like, oh, it was really OP the first week, and then after the first week, it's like, okay, you know what's gonna happen if you're playing bot side on purple, you gotta be ward for it. You know, you gotta know it might be coming, and then people still die to it. I'm just like, excuse me. Like, is it my fault as the other jungler that I didn't ward for you myself, end my route down there to know that you guys are gonna die to that shit? No, it's probably just because you're not paying attention. So
yeah, I understand why Dom's such a rager now, because some of the games I'll play jungle, I perfectly tell, okay, the jungler's right here, I'm pinging for you. Be careful up top. He's gonna gank you after he finishes his ground. And then my top laner dies, and then it's just like, what was the point of typing all this shit?
You're just like, shit, did you mute me, or did you just not read any of the 5 things I just...
Dude, that's a tough one right there, man. I hate that stuff.
No, yeah. I honestly, I feel for junglers, especially because jungle's so snowballed right now. If you get that lead and then start taking their camps, what can they do? Suddenly you're 2 levels ahead of the other jungler, and you can't even be like, you know what? I'm actually that much worse than the other jungler. It's like, no, if my mid laner didn't auto walk into him at level 4, I'd be okay, but he did, so now I can't do anything.
Yeah, the game ender, this is my favorite one. When someone's AFK level 1 and they give the jungler first blood, that shit's pretty much GG. I'm just gonna AFK, dude. This shit's over. Jungler is gonna start with an extra item. He's gonna full clear his camps instantly, full life. He's gonna come into my jungle, kill my ass. It's like, alright, the game's over. Good work, everyone.
Yeah, no, it's so bad. It's like, yeah, I think right now the jungle role is too snowbally, but maybe, that's just how it is. Yeah. Maybe Riot's actually really good at balancing. I haven't caught on yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just wait to see how it works out.
I think that they're pretty good at balancing, man. I give them some credit. They've been keeping this game going for a while. So.
No, they're pretty good. It's just, God, what happened this preseason, man?
Yeah, maybe last preseason, they definitely didn't do enough this preseason.
Yeah, maybe last preseason I don't even remember it. Maybe they did the exact same thing, or they did more this preseason. But maybe I just really have high expectations of Riot. That's it. Maybe I just think Riot's just so good that they should be on lock. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully the next couple of patches, this next patch is the first patch that I'm like, all right, they did some good stuff, man. I like it, and I'm hoping that they keep doing some good stuff,
Yeah, hopefully. All right, my man Fate Stay, this will be our last one. Do you think any region will be able to challenge Korea this year? I mean, I think that a lot of the regions, they're picking up, the teams are looking good on paper. Whether or not they have the synergy is a completely different thing. But are they going to be able? Dude, I said last season, I was like, dude, TSM, they're looking like a great team. They're going to go all the way.
Oh God, let's not talk about predicting TSM to win at tournaments, dude. Yeah. At Worlds and at the last IEM, I was like, you know what? TSM's let me down so many times. What's one more time? And it's like, well, you know what? What is one more time? Oh God.
Yeah, CLG2, I was like, God, they're looking great. They 3-0'd the first day. That's ridiculous. They're going to get out of group. Oh, wait, they lost every single game afterward. Oh, wait, they just get out of groups. Okay.
Yeah. I want to say I expected an A team to get to semis this
Say it
year.
every year, dude.
No. This year. Semis. I think I'd be happy if I see an NA team in semis. They don't need to win. They can have the most god-awful showing. They could have, the other team could have just gotten sick and they just get, gifted into the semis. But, whatever happens, if they make it there, I'll be like, you know what? North America did pretty good this year. I think Korea has, SKT, KT, and Longzhu. That's 3 super teams this year. But NA has, super teams TL and TSM, and they got some super teams too. So semis this year. That's my. If they get there, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, as long as NA doesn't disappoint me another time, I'll be happy. So, I think that there's a chance that teams can challenge Koreans, dude. But until they go up against each other, God knows, man. So. Whatever. And with that, though, we're going to be calling it a day on episode number 20 of Beyond the Rift. Skara, my friend, it's been a fantastic 20 episodes. If they haven't been able to figure out by now where to find you, where can they?
Ooh, they can find me at Skara on Twitch or Skara on Twitter. I will post everything related to myself in those 2 areas anyways, so just look for me there. And I'll probably just be streaming right after this. I'll be covering the new patch and just playing some mid lane.
All right. And you know where to find me, ladies and gentlemen. This Twitch channel all day, every day. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Bye.